be able to see Derek the Sloth, Roger the Dinosaur, getting his little chin tickle there as well. Not Sam. I didn't tickle Sam's chin. It was the dinosaur. But it was lovely and the kids respond to it so well. Right, well, you can hear the theme tune. Last night, Brookside returned for a one-off episode, part of the Hollyoaks 30th anniversary celebrations. This was on E4. And on Monday, if you remember, we spoke to Brookside superfan. His name's Kieran Mahoney. He's been waiting for this day. That's like Christmas Day, come all at once. Of course, he watched the programme last night, so I had a chat with him earlier on just to see what he thought of it. Plenty of drama, I understand.
Obviously, there's been a very, very big build-up to this. I mean, this was announced over a month ago, and obviously there's been a real flurry of interest online about what this crossover was actually going to be. It was a very, very hard task to honour a groundbreaking show that has ran for over 2 decades of unique drama that featured the finest writers in the business, and to kind of honour that legacy within a few minutes into a Hollyoaks episode. So straight off the bat, it was something there that was extremely difficult to do, and I'm pleased to say that they really did pull it off. I mean, the minute that the theme came on, it was the instant nostalgia. Sinbad as drove the taxi onto the close, and then Mick gets out, and it's then the big reveal as to what's been going on. Sinbad says to Mick, "I warned you about this 20 years ago, that nothing good would come of this." And then Mick said, "Well, just drive, will you? Just drive, will you?" And it was, and as I say, the one thing that we just wish as fans, and probably this is a bit selfish, that we just wish that it could have been a bit longer. In the end, the actual Brookside element was on for roughly around 5 minutes in the 7 o'clock episode. But as I say, we understand that it's Hollyoaks. It is Hollyoaks. It was celebrating their 30th anniversary. So it really was about them. And the Brookside element was a nod to Brookside and to the fans, so we understand that we obviously weren't going to get as much time as what Hollyoaks was.
Of course. Do you think, Kieran, that the Hollyoaks viewers would look at the Brookside element and go, "Who are these people? I have no idea who they are," and vice versa? The Brookside people who've maybe never seen Hollyoaks have gone, "Who are these people? What's all this about?" Do you think there may have been an element of that?
Yes, I do think so, because with myself being the biggest Brookside fan, I know Brookside inside out, but I don't watch Hollyoaks that much. So for me, when the Hollyoaks elements were in it, and they're talking about their own past storylines that interject with the Brookside ones, that could get a little bit confusing, because obviously I don't know the Hollyoaks element of it.
Yeah, of course.
So that was a little bit, but it was a little bit difficult. Then seeing Sue Johnston come out onto the close, giving Mick a real talking down to, "I could have sworn that I read the eulogy at your funeral 20 years ago." Well, you're not seeing Gemma, not over my dead body.
Oh, mate, I can tell you're absolutely loving this. You're loving this as well. And a nice little cameo as well. But we won't reveal who that was, because if people want to see it, there was a nice little cameo. Great to see Mickey Stark in there as well, because he's a lovely fella, Mickey. Don't forget to do the corners in the windows when you're washing them, which is where the Sinbad name come from, obviously.
There was a brilliant cameo as well. I won't mention that particular one that you've just said. But it was also great to see Liverpool's favourite son, the legend that is Ricky Tomlinson, reprising his role as Bobby Grant. I liked what they did with his character, because it was very topical and brought it back to Brookside's days, where they were, because Bobby is collecting food for the local food bank, and then they're having a discussion saying, "Isn't it unfortunate that we have food banks in this day and age, and people are struggling to put the heating on? We were choosing between heating or food," which is topical for today, which is exactly what Brookside would have done back then.
Now you've seen it, do you think this is let's just dip the toe in the water a little bit, we might bring this one back?
Yes, most definitely. Initially, what the creators were saying is that we're celebrating 30 years of Hollyoaks, so this is also a nostalgic nod to Brookside that came before Hollyoaks. Obviously, both the brainchild of Sir Phil Redmond. Everybody knew that Brookside is still well loved. It's still being talked about. To look at it from a modern day perspective, I think it may be like a tester to say, well, here's how Brookside looks today. Are people enjoying it? And if so, then we'll look into possibly doing more. The Billy Corkill character is going to be in future episodes of Hollyoaks, because that's actually been seen on future E4 listings. I don't think we're going to get Brookside back in its original form, but it does look like there's a possibility within Hollyoaks.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. Kieran Mahoney, thank you. News is next, and then we're on the rewind.